Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
It's good to see you guys again.
If you're new here, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Aaron.
And we're Avery Street Design Studio.
Yep.
So today we are gearing up for spring.
We are.
It's just right around the corner. I can't wait.
Anybody else sick of winter?
Yeah.
Show of hands.
We've had a pretty cold winter this year in Oklahoma, which is unusual, and already had a lot of snow.
Yeah.
So we're not used to that, so we're ready for springtime.
Yeah, we're over it.
So we're going to be building three really creative, unique bird houses and one bird feeder / squirrel feeder.
We have a bothersome squirrel that likes to eat all the bird food, so we figured we'd toss him a bone.
Yeah, we always end up feeding him too. So I'll show you a picture of our birdhouses we currently have.
I think the city of Norman is about to condemn them, whatever.
Yeah,
They're in
so
bad
here's
shape.
the picture.
Yeah.
They look horrible. So it's time to put up new ones.
In all fairness, they've been sitting out there for like 5 years.
Yeah, so they've lasted a while.
Good for them.
We love bird watching in the spring and summertime. We love hummingbirds, but these will be really cute, and they sell for a ton of money.
Right,
on Etsy.
don't switch the channel because these things make crazy money.
I couldn't believe how much they sell for when I started looking for birdhouse ideas.
Birdhouse.
Yeah, so this is a good one. So you guys stay tuned, and at the end we'll show you all the finished birdhouses and feeder.
Yep.
We'll give you all the measurements, and we'll show you the ridiculous amount of money you can make on these
crazy.
things. Yes.
Yeah, so stick around, check them out. We're glad you're here.
Yep, let's get started.
Yep.
All right, guys, our first birdhouse is going to be a cute little travel trailer birdhouse. We made a little template on cardboard, and of course, I'll trace this out and we'll put it in the description so you guys can download the template. So let's mark it up. Now we're using our cedar scrap cutoffs from making our clocks. We have, you guys know, an abundance of them. So we're just going to trace this template onto the cedar, and we're going to need two of these, one for the front and one for the back. And then we'll probably, if there's a way to cut them out at the same time, I don't know, is there, Aaron?
There is.
Okay, that would probably be the best thing to do, and then we'll go from there.
All right. Okay, we've got our front and our back of the little travel trailer. She has traced the outline, and I put a couple screws in to hold the two pieces together, so we're just going to cut them out on the bandsaw.
So Aaron has cut this out on the bandsaw, and as you guys know, if you use a bandsaw much, when you cut something out you might have a little wave or a dip, unless you're just a master bandsaw cutter. We're not. So what we'll do is just sand it to the perfect shape that we are looking for.
Okay, we have cut out the front and the two sides, I guess is what they are. I put a screw in where the little opening for the bird is going to go. So that's going to get cut out, so it doesn't really matter if there's a screw hole there. And on this particular old-timey travel trailer, the front is the higher point, the back is the shorter point. So we're going to do the floor of the trailer now and the tongue of the trailer. I'm sure everybody knows this, but I'll say it anyway. Trailers have a hitch on the front of them, and that's where we're going now. So we're just gonna pick a point in the front of the trailer. It's gonna be about 2 inches out past the front, and we're going to put a little angle cut here, and then we'll put an actual hitch on the front of it.
And if you guys are familiar with trailers, that tongue area is where your propane tanks go. So, I mean, if you wanted to get really fancy, you could make some little propane tanks to go on there. They'd be cute. So.
Yeah, so we're going to get this cut, and we'll get it attached to the sides. Now we're gonna square off the end of the trailer hitch right here. And we're gonna cut these angles. I gotta find out what that is. It's a 46-degree angle. Swing her around here. Now we're going to attach the sides to the floor.
Go.
Well, we have this beast of a drill bit we're going to use. It's 1.5 inches. Forstner bit would work too, but I don't have one that size. I need to get one. So we got a block of wood underneath so we don't blow out the back of the trailer wall. Beautiful.
Ta-da!
By the way, these are Freud, however you say it. Those
Are they German?
drill bits are awesome. No, they're I can't remember the exact name of them. Freud. They make saw blades and stuff. That's the package they come in. These things are awesome. So for
Where did
future
you get-
reference,
where did
I
you
got
get
those on Black Friday at Home Depot.
Okay.
So if you're interested, I don't even have a link. I just wanted to show you guys the paddle bits.
We'll try to find a link,
Yeah.
or you can find them on Amazon. So.
All right. Now we're just gonna use some exterior glue and some staples, and we're gonna attach the sides of the trailer to the floor. This is always a and we're gonna put a little piece of, it's just a 1 by, now that's 1 3/4 inches probably, a little piece of cedar. We're gonna attach to the inside of the top to give it some stability. Alright, and I've taken some of these same cedar scraps and I have planed them down super thin on the planer. You can also resaw them on a bandsaw if you have one. These are going to be the strips for the roof, and I'm going to cut 1-inch strips on the table saw. Okay, we've got all these little strips for the roof. We're not going to nail these because you don't want any water coming in the birdhouse. So we're just going to glue them, and we're going to tape them on until the glue dries.
If you have CA glue, this would be a good time to
It
use
would.
it. We don't have any right now, so. And don't worry about the glue. If it seeps out, you can always sand it off.
Yeah, glue comes off with the sander. And you know, cedar swells when there's weather, moisture, so these will fit very snugly together once they've been outside for a while. You can also put a little bit between the slats to stick them together. Be lots of little bits of tape to hold these on.
Or like Aaron does and put an excessive amount of tape.
Yep. Gotta hold them down.
Y'all, I'm just messing with them. I like to mess with them all the time.
So we're just going to do this all the way up and around. And then when it's dry, we'll give them a sand so they are smooth. We'll knock all those sharp edges off. And we got one more little tiny one out at the bottom there.
Nice snug fit. Don't even need to tape that one.
There you go. We'll just let that dry. Now we've sanded the trailer a little bit and we have cut some cool little things. We made a little fender well and we made a door to go over the hole. Did you make templates for these?
I did.
She made templates for these. We'll include in the episode. Well, I got to glue them down and let those dry, and then we'll attach the wheel and whatever kind of finish we're. Oh, we got to put the tongue on it too. So we're gonna attach these two things real quick. Not putting very many nails in this thing. Just a lot of glue. Birds will love their new RV. Move around.
You have to put a little weight on it after you put the wheel well on.
Let me put the wheel well on. Alright, that's about where we want those, and we'll just weigh these down so they can dry. For the little travel trailer, we're going to put a perch underneath the window door.
The bird hole.
The bird hole. We're also going to put one just for fun on the front for the hitch. Same piece of dowel. Put some glue in there.
Some bird's gonna get a super cute little house.
Yep.
And they do move into them. We have a birdhouse we made in our backyard, and birds live in it every
They
year.
do.
It's adorable.
Now we're gonna put the little wheel on. Just for the drywall screw, whatever.
Any kind of screw.
Yep, it's a birdhouse, y'all. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to put it on a pole, you know, or a, what are those things called that hold up fences?
Fence post?
A fence post. If you want it to be freestanding like that, you should probably put the wheel and the wheel well on the other side too. But ours is going to be stuck to our fence, so that's why we're doing it that way.
I'll push it in a little more.
But it's adorable.
It is, that's cool.
Yep.
So there's the trailer.
Oh, that's an RV.
All right, for our next project, we're gonna do a whimsical birdhouse. We will also have a template included for this. Right now we've just made one out of cardboard. So we're just gonna draw this on and then we'll cut it out. All right, so we're just gonna sketch out the shape with our template. And now we'll just cut it out.
We've kind of mapped out where we want the bird hole to be, so we're going to screw these together again. Maybe put one in the cutoff area too. Pro tip, if you're drilling into something soft with a screw, if you'll go backwards down into the hole and then screw it in, your wood won't split. Pro tip. We're gonna do the bird hole before we put it together, 1.5 inches.
Very good.
Not bad. Okay, we're just gonna attach the floor to the front and the back. We've planed some more cedar scraps down. That's about 3/8 of an inch. We're gonna make some more inch wide strips on the table saw. Okay, we've cut the 1-inch strips the same width as this. I believe that's 7 inches. It is. And we're gonna do the same method with the glue and the tape on the sides of the house.
Our nail gun broke.
It did.
So we're having to do it
Yeah.
this way.
I haven't had a chance to get another one yet. So glue works. That's the joy of woodworking. Crap breaks all the time. Just all the time, just for no reason.
It usually breaks when you don't have any money to go buy new stuff.
Right in the middle of stuff you need it for. Pretty cool. And we'll just taper down. Now we've cut some 1.5 wide pieces for the roof, and we're just going to do them the same way. These are supposed to be 9 inches. I think they're slightly less than, no, they're 9. So we'll just glue, and I don't know how I'm going to tape those. Last part of the roof we need to put on is this little thin strip across the peak, just to keep any water out of the bird's little house. We're just going to glue it up there, set it right in that groove right there, and then we'll taper down. Okay, and now we're going to put a little piece of dowel for a perch for the bird to stand on where you want it.
That's good.
I'll just cut a little piece of dowel. And we'll put a little bit of glue on it.
Nice.
There's
I love it.
the little whimsical house.
Submission time.
Yay! Here we are again, y'all.
Yep.
We had 3 this week.
Yes.
All good stuff. The first one was Mark Pemberton. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
He did the pan holder, the aluminum pan
It
holder.
looks great.
Really good job. The next one is David May.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. He also did the pan holder.
It looks
They
great,
both look
too.
really good.
Yes.
Better than mine.
Amazing job.
Yep. And then the third one was Kenny Burchett. I don't.
Burchett, probably.
Burchett.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Thank you, Kenny.
thanks, Kenny. He did the cool wooden cross. His had some color behind it. It looked really
It
good.
looks so good.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you guys sending in your stuff, participating, I guess
Yes.
is the word. Yeah, you guys are awesome. If you guys want to participate, here is our email address. You guys know what to
Yep.
do. Make sure you put in the
Subject.
subject. There it is.
Submission.
And just, do that. Send us your stuff. Send us an email. Tell us why you're sending the message. We'd love to show your stuff.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, this one is the third birdhouse. This one's my personal favorite. I like this one a lot. I'm going to show you the parts that I've cut and give you the sizes. This is going to be the face of the, what are we calling it, the saloon. It's 9.5 tall by 7. I've got 2 side pieces that are 7 by 5, 7 tall by 5 wide. This has a 16-degree slope cut into it. And I've got a back piece which is 6 by 5.5, and a roof that goes on the back that is 7 by 5.5, and it also has a 16-inch bevel cut on that that'll sit up against the back of the building. And then we made this super cool Deadwood saloon sign on, you know what, the X-Tool. My favorite thing. It's very cool. So, oh, and we also have a little porch roof that is 2 by 7 with the same 16-degree bevel on it. And we're going to start cutting out the bird hole, and then we'll start putting it together.
Now the bird hole will be the saloon door, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one we're going off of has
Those
little swinging doors.
Yeah.
Super cool. We'll probably do that too.
Yeah.
I have made a mark along the front. I don't know if you can see it. It is 2 3/4 inches down. This is where the little porch roof is going to sit. And the bird hole is about 2 inches below that.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Well,
Whoops.
cedar doesn't drill with a big brutal bit very well.
No, it's going to take a lot of sanding. Although I've noticed the birds peck at the opening of the birdhouses we've made.
They do. They don't care.
I don't know why they peck
All they
at
want is food and shelter.
it. Yeah.
So there's the bird hole. We're going to start with putting the little porch roof on. I'm just gonna
This reminds me of here in Oklahoma City, we have a place called Frontier City. It's an amusement park, and they used to have a saloon you could go into. It was lots of fun when I was a kid. Anybody who's from Oklahoma City will remember that.
That's right. We're just gonna put some nails in from the back. All right. Now we're gonna start by putting the sides on. Well,
You need me to hold it?
now I got it.
No, we got another nail gun, y'all, so we're
We
not having
do.
to tape everything this
And
time.
this one shoots right out the side like the rest of them. And we'll put the other side on. And we'll put the back on. Somebody asked me how I don't ever get blowouts when I'm shooting my nails in on camera. There's proof that it happens. Usually I edit them out, but it does happen. More than I care to admit. Alright, now we're going to put the little roof on. Some birdhouses are made with little doors with hinges, you know, on the side or on the top to clean them out. I'm not going to do that. They can clean their own house out. Okay, we've got another piece of cedar. This one's 10 long, or 10 wide by 9, is that right? 10 long by 9 wide.
We'll put the birdhouse all the way to the back edge.
So they have plenty of space to hang out.
On their perch.
Yeah.
Slide it a little closer to you.
Huh?
Slide it a little bit closer to you, getting too far away.
All right.
Okay. What are you doing there?
I'm marking the place to nail so I don't miss.
Okay, well, somebody might want to know that. That's why I asked.
Now let me find the length from the porch to the building. It's about 3 inches. We're just going to glue this on.
That's so cute.
And we'll come back here in a little while after that's dry and we'll make some swinging doors and maybe
Fence.
put some trim on the front.
Porch edge.
The horse tie thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of detail work on the saloon here. I've cut some. These are like 3/4 inch wide pieces, and I'm gonna put a little frame around the door.
That's what the little shutter doors will attach
Yep.
to.
Now she has made, she's outlined some little shutters we're going to put in here. I will have her make a template if you guys want them. We'll link it to the episode.
We can also link the Deadwood saloon file if you guys have a laser, or even if you'd like to print it out and
stencil it on.
Stencil it or sticker it on there, or Mod Podge it on there. But
I don't know how well the stenciling would do outside.
Yeah.
But whatever.
We'll put it up there, put it at it too. So.
Yep. So we're gonna cut these out, and then we're gonna make the little tie up for the horse that's gonna go on the front there. And I think that'll be it.
Yep.
We're gonna cut all the excess off around the saloon doors, and then we'll take it to the bandsaw. All right, we're gonna put the little saloon doors on and put a little glue on there.
This bird is gonna have, whatever bird or birds, is gonna have a really super nice little house.
I'm just gonna put one little nail in each one to hold the glue down.
I could get really creative with birdhouses, you guys. I might have to think of some stuff people have not made.
Seeing how much these things sell for,
yeah, it's crazy.
Worth your time.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that much time. These have been really easy.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put the little hitching post for the horses on the front. I've taken two little, these are 3-inch pieces, and I've notched out a little L in them to mount to the front of the floor there.
We could have named it the Hitch and Post Saloon.
We could. We didn't.
Well, that'll be the hotel, the Hitch and Post.
Yeah. Too much glue.
We'll make a whole Frontier City.
Yep.
Pioneer City, whatever you want to call it.
I'm just gonna put a nail in that one.
I think the child in me really enjoys doing stuff like this.
This is fun. Now we'll put a piece across the top like that. There you go. That'll get it.
Let's see what it looks like.
Okay.
Turn it on its back. That's awesome.
Besides the dripping glue.
All right.
Yep. Okay, the fourth thing we're going to do is the little covered bridge bird feeder / squirrel feeder. The one we're going to make is going to be 16 inches long by 8 inches wide by 10 inches tall. We're going to have to use some new cedar on this project. I don't have anything scrap wise that's that long, so I'm going to get some stuff cut down and bring it back here and we'll start putting it together. Okay, we're going to start out with the floor of the feeder. I'm going to take some of this cedar wood picket and I'm going to cut a couple pieces at 16 inches and we're going to make a tray with a rim around the thing. going to take these to the table saw and cut them at 4 inches wide. Now we're going to join the two pieces together. I'm going to put a little bit of glue down the middle there. Maybe. That's a lot.
You always put too much glue.
It comes out pretty fast. And now we're going to put some ends on this to make a lip around the tray. They sell really wide cedar, but it's super expensive. So we are improvising with what we have.
Fence pickets are a good solution.
They are. You can do pretty much anything with them. I know.
They used to be a lot cheaper.
Every woodworker on YouTube builds with fence pickets because they're pretty inexpensive and you can do a lot with them. Okay, we've got two ends on it, and now we're going to put the sides on. Get a length here. And the side pieces are 17 1/4. We're going to do the same thing. Okay, we've got the tray made, and we're going to start building the sides of the little bridge. What I have here is 6 pieces that are 2 inches wide and 7 inches tall, and I have 4, well, I'll need 8 of these that are 2 inches wide by they're 5 inches long, and we're gonna. There's going to be a little window here, so we're going to start attaching the walls to the floor of the bridge first. And we'll just start on the bottom corner and work our way across. Nope. And I've cut some strips. These are 1 inch and 3/4 wide by, well, they're 20 inches long. And I put a 45-degree bevel on each end, and these are going to be what hold the top pieces of the windows in. So I'm going to measure 2 inches from the long point and make a mark, and that is what will line up with the end of the wall. I'll put some glue there. And then we'll take 2 more of the window pieces. And we'll attach them like that. So there's one wall, and we'll do the same on the other side. Okay, now we're gonna put the roof on the little bridge. First off, I've cut some little triangle pieces to put right here on the end to make that flush with the rest of the wall. And we'll just add those to all 4 corners. And now I've got the peak pieces. These are 8 1/4 long by 4 1/4 tall. This is going to end up making the bridge 12 inches tall instead of 10. I am putting I cut 3 of these pieces to support the little roof, and I'm going to line them up at the end of the walls. And I've got 3 7-inch pieces of scrap. These are 1 3/4 wide. And I'm going to glue those and nail those down so I can have something to nail the roof trusses, I guess we'll call them. And I'll just put some glue there and there, a little bit across there. Same on this end. And then I'm going to put one in the middle to support the middle of the roof, because squirrels are bastards, really. Sorry, they're not nice animals. They will come in and they will wreck everything trying to get food. So we need to make this thing beefy.
Our squirrel is very overweight. So
Yeah, he's
hangs
fat.
out at our house and eats all the bird seed.
He runs all the birds off so they can't eat.
And taunts our dogs.
Yeah, he does. He drives Rupert crazy.
I've actually got a video, I should share a little clip of the squirrel running halfway down the fence and then back up, teasing the dogs. It's
Yep.
funny.
Okay, now we just need to cut the pieces of the roof and we'll put them on. Alright, now we're going to put the roof on. And as before, I don't have anything that is 6.5 inches wide. It's a piece of cedar. You don't have to make these out of cedar, but being outside is probably a good idea. So we're going to use 4 pieces, and we're just gonna piece them together. If this was an actual dwelling, I would be worried about water coming in, but it's for a rude squirrel, so he can worry about it himself. He really is a jerk.
It's pretty cute though.
He is. He'll, if we're sitting on the porch in the front of the house, he'll make sure we're not near the feeder before he runs along the fence and robs us blind. He knows what he's doing.
He does. He's very smart.
Yep. We had a name. I don't remember what his name is, do you?
No. We always name all the wildlife that comes around our house.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yep. And now on this other side, I made it, this is a 5/8 inch piece of wood, so I made, this side is 6 1/2, so I've added 5/8 of an inch to compensate for this overlap right here. And if you want to get super fancy, you can put shingles or whatever on them. All right. There she is.
Tilt it back so we can see the back. Very nice. All right, guys, these are the 4 things we did this week. I think they turned out great. I
Yeah.
love them.
I haven't had this much fun building stuff on camera in a long time. I really enjoyed it.
We'll start with the little travel trailer.
Yep.
It turned out so cute.
Yep.
Like we told you earlier, we will have a template for the shape of the travel trailer, the door, where the hole goes, the wheel well. And you can get these little wheels at Hobby Lobby, or you can make your own. I'm sure Amazon has them too. You'll just need some dowels. But yeah, I think it turned out amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
We've done the research on these birdhouses, and believe it or not, these all sell for at least 100, if not
Yes.
more.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy profit.
It's shocking to hear that number, but
Yes.
any of you guys have a problem with it, look it up yourself. $100.
Now we haven't finished these in any way. We're gonna seal them with Thompson's water seal. I
Yep.
think that's what it's called, and just leave them natural because we like the cedar. But you could paint them. You could get really creative with all the different
Yeah.
colors or designs you want to do.
Yep.
Next was the Whimsical birdhouse. It's really cute too, and once again, there will be a template for the shape. And the rest of it's pretty easy. It's got where the hole goes to. So I think it just Turned out amazing. This one you could get really creative with painting, you know, like bright colors, whimsical looking colors. It would be really pretty.
Some of the ones we saw, they also burned the shingles on the top to waterproof them.
Yep.
I know lots of people like the torch stuff.
Shuggy bond.
Yeah, whatever.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Do that or don't do it.
Yeah.
It'll make them waterproof.
Yep.
Third one was the
Aaron's favorite.
the Deadwood Saloon.
Deadwood Saloon. It is so cute. And we will leave the template for these little doors. And we'll also leave the design for the sign. And you guys can download. All that will be in the description. There'll be a link. You can get all that stuff. And so every single one of these will sell for $100. Now this one you could probably get a little more.
Maybe get 125 out of this one. The covered bridge turned out super cool. This was based on an Amish design on Etsy.
Yes.
You could look it up and find it real easy.
Yes.
I would probably do 125 on that. And like everything else, you could paint it or stain it or whatever.
They sell pre-made little tiny cedar shingles at Hobby Lobby in the dollhouse section. So if you wanted to take the time and glue those all on before, I've done that to a birdhouse we have in our backyard, and it looks great, and they've lasted really well.
Or you could, if you have an X tool or a laser, you could make shingles like we did for the dollhouse at Christmas time.
Yep.
Lots of possibilities.
Yes.
So this is one of the cooler episodes we've done so far.
We had so much fun
really
making
enjoyed
these.
it.
Yes.
You just never know what might sell. So really look into these because spring's coming and people love birdhouses.
Yeah, and get a jump start and get everything listed now because that's when people will start looking for stuff for spring. So.
Yeah, we didn't do really any behind the scenes stuff here as far as cutting or putting together. So really this one went together in about 30 minutes and I did it from scratch. I didn't know anything about what we were doing. I looked at the picture, thought about it for a second. So you can knock these out really fast. The travel trailer, 45 minutes on it. Yeah. The little saloon, not much more than that.
Oh, and this one was really quick and easy. So.
I mean, these are fast, cheap,
high profit.
Yeah, high profit. I mean, this one had what, if we were to buy the pickets, 2.5, maybe sold $10 in material.
Yeah.
Really, they're super cheap to build.
Aaron taps.
Sorry.
Drives me nuts. You guys, sorry.
So anyway, these are very inexpensive to make, and there's a lot of money to be made with them. So think about it.
Yep. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to like the video and subscribe to our channel, we appreciate that. And
we are working on the membership stuff.
Yes.
The Patreon, whatever you want to call it.
And merchandise.
And merch. So
we're slow, but we'll get it
we've got a full-time job. But it will be coming soon, and we'll let you know when it's ready. So,
all right.
Thanks, guys, for watching. We appreciate it.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.